Sharrod.
My name is Matthew.
And we're going to LA. Hey.
Hi everyone. I am an actor, a Taurus, foodie. I'm quirky and really happy to be here.
I am an actor, a singer, a dancer, a writer, a creator, a producer, a showrunner, a lover of all things life and Jesus, and just a true all-around multi-hyphenate.
Sharrod called me in June or July in the summer, FaceTimed me while I was walking in New York, and he had pitched this web series that he, at the time, was writing and creating. I hopped on board immediately.
Great. All right, here we go.
Gucci.
Yep. All right, so camera is rolling. This is episode 3, added scene, take 1.
Neighbors had gotten into many festivals, more than I ever imagined. I remember editing the show and having my writing mentor, Erica, who lives in LA, kind of encouraging me to think about film festivals. And I was so overwhelmed. It was my first thing I had ever done, and I was like, I can't even digest any more than just trying to get this show together and onto a platform of some sort. So I will say, thank God I had an extra day to fly in. Oh, 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 we did it, we made it, hey. Getting there the day before gave me time to settle, and I remember I'm not used to this like camera situation, like being attached to my hip and then like following me. It really feels like I'm a Kardashian.
Right?
I mean, if I had to pick one, I can't lie, I do love me some Chloe. But there is a certain level of appreciation for Kylie. She's a Jenner, I know, but like there is like a Kylie moment that I'm not upset at. I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this thing with the camera next to me all day and let's see what happens. The short version is, think I cheated with my best friend's man, all while we're living in the same building in New York City, a la the name Neighbors. And I do think that it's like, okay, now as a person of color, your time is now. I do think I was hyper aware of that when I was making Neighbors season 1. Because of the pandemic and the social issues and, you know, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, it just felt like it hit the industry, it hit the world hard, but it hit the industry in a way too where it was like, you know, this is the time where there really are people behind closed doors being like, what's up? We need more people of color in the room. Guys, I made it to Hollywood. Getting to go to this particular festival was special because my writing mentor, Erica, was the one who brought it across my desk. She was like, this one's pretty cool. You should look into Dances with Films. So I did, and I applied, and you know, months later, we got in.
So flying into the festival on opening day was quite hectic. Well, I mean, just traveling in general is exhausting, and coming from New York to LA with the time difference, I was just really concerned about being exhausted, and I was also, I hadn't been to a film festival, so there was like lots of emotions and lots of anxieties about how to present myself, what to expect. It was overwhelming, but actually in the best way. I feel like it was a lot more fun than I anticipated it being.
We just do like to see what it looks like.
So you're gonna wear that? You decided?
I'm gonna try right now.
I think it's a good choice.
And then I'm gonna see if I feel like I'm trying too hard. Like, I think it's cute, it's just...
Well, what's your other option?
I might just do a short situation. I'm just hot. I'm already hot.
Yeah.
I need the glow to stay on my face, but I'm hot.
Sure, they look good.
Is that us?
That's us.
Oh!
Or don't tell me.
Could you do me a huge favor? Do you mind taking a quick photo of just the both of us together?
Yeah.
Come on!
Wait, what are your names? Because like,
Sharrod.
I love both of you.
Matthew.
Sharrod?
Sharrod with a D.
Sharrod and Matthew? No.
Saying that.
This trip is the first time I'm kind of coming with this like thought process in my head of like this is the mecca, right? Like you want to be a writer, you want to create, you want to produce, you want to also like act in it. This is like kind of one of the meccas or like the mecca.
How many minutes is your project?
16.
Oh wow! Mine's 3. I'm showing 3 of mine. They're so short.
Yeah,
They're
that's
micro
nice.
comedies, so they have a lot.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I was like, I know your face. Seattle?
Seattle.
Yes.
We're the same block again.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
You good? This is my friend Matthew.
Hi.
Paige.
What's your name?
Paige.
So nice to meet you. I'm Matthew, and what's Anna? So nice to meet you. I'm Matthew.
When we were in the theater on screening day and it started, I remember thinking, okay, nobody here really knows us, so this would be a good way to measure what it's like, or like almost like a test audience, like being around people and seeing what they think about your work. And it was really eye-opening that we had made something special, that it stands the test of time, and that people relate. It's the day of the frickin' show. Okay, so Neighbors is screening today at Dances with Films. It's kind of amazing. Matthew's texting, you know, but he's here.
We're here.
And DWF better get ready. Okay, the theater's packed, baby. The theater is packed, baby.
Without further ado, welcome to Dances with Films.
To be in a theater, to watch people didn't know, they didn't know me and Sharrod were necessarily next to them. So to hear the live in-person response, the laughter, the shocks, it was so cool.
They loved it. Like you could hear them get on board more and more as the piece went on.
Oh, yeah.
And ours
And they
was kind of
wanted more.
longer. Yeah, yeah. I remember being super nervous when I had to go up there for the talk back.
You were nervous?
I actually was. Like I think
Y'all, Sharrod was the star of the talk back.
I'll kill you.
Sharrod literally went up, first of all, plugged Hamilton, and the crowd went, oh my God, he's
I
so
did.
good."
I would lie to y'all, but I can't because like I have to like keep it a buck. Literally, you know, I was like, hey babes, like, how do we feel about this thing? Can we film it on our iPhones? That was like the original idea. And I had a friend who I did Hamilton with, who had like all this camera equipment and was like, oh my God, we could make this a thing and we could do a GoFundMe and da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, yes, boo, keep going. What else are we doing? What are we doing? So it became a whole 7-episode web series that I'm like, and I'm a first-time filmmaker, guys, like first-time writer, first-time showrunner, like first time, so. I knew what I was doing. I was like, you know, like, yeah, just because you're in LA. And like, to me, LA, again, is like the hub of TV film. So I was like, I gotta let them know I'm not coming out here half-stepping, okay? Like, I am.
But you were so authentically you. It was so much fun to
Yeah.
see you. Everybody was eating you up. And I thought you were thriving. I can't believe you were nervous.
It was fun. Like, it was really cool to see that really first to hear that the people were on board with Neighbors and kind of along for the ride. Like by the time we were at the halfway mark, there were more laughs and more like oohs and ahs. And by the time we did the kitchen scene, you know, people were in it. They were like, oh, this is messy and I'm here for it. And it was fun. So but when I went up there, I was like, I'm nervous, but I know what to say. Like, it'll be sensible.
Like you signed a wall on tour before or something?
Oh, right?
It was the Hamilton plug for me.
Did you catch it?
I filmed the whole thing, I caught it.
I'll kill you.
Neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to keep up with you guys.
Yes,
So,
please.
I'm going to follow you on Instagram.
Yes, please. It's like the pilot's like just enough to be like that. He's like, I need it. What's happening? We need to go drop these cards around. Let's go downstairs.
We were really engaged in your
Yeah, that means a lot because truly, like, I was writing from my spirit, not because I know any tools or the right way to do it. Like, I was just kind of like, I like this and I want this. So I think that now that we're here, I'm realizing how much extra special oomph it gives the piece.
Oh my God.
Because you go this must be what it's like in New York, and I'm like, it truly was. Like, I'm just trying to get through the unemployment. Like, that is a real thing. I had no idea what I was doing, but I knew that I had something, and I knew that that something could blossom into everything, and I just had to figure out a way in, and I think that the pandemic was that way in. As Oprah says, the greatest gift you can give yourself is time, and the pandemic offered us nothing but time. So thank God for that, and thank God for all the things that have come after because of it.
You know, we worked hard, and we've been working hard to create this project, so to see yourself and, you know, your fellow castmates up on the big screen was amazing. I don't know if there's any other words. I feel like we were beaming, and then I remember everybody was just so moved by it. They're like, you know, I can relate, that was so funny, you guys did such good work. It feels really good.
I think that something about being in that atmosphere really made it feel authentic and rooted in like, this just, I've made it. And even though it was like, sure, the Chinese theater, which is still an incredible historical place to be screening at, it just felt like for me, this moment of like, I made it. I'm here, I've arrived. Yes, say it, please.
Yes, oh my goodness.
Yeah, like the whole season's right there. You can like scan it, QR code, and you'll find it. You get it? Do you get it though? Do you feel it? Right. We come in all shades, babes. We come in all shades. Right. I think the biggest takeaway from the Dances with Films Festival for me was that I have to keep going. I think that there was just something so authentic about the piece that came from me not knowing what I was doing when I started it. I just knew who I was and what I liked and what I felt like would work. And I think that that was so like laid out in a way that people got it. And I was like, okay, I have to keep going. People were just like, I want more, we want more, we want more. So I just want to keep going.
I feel like the biggest takeaway from being at the festival is community. I feel like we were surrounded by and met so many amazing creatives and people who are just so supportive. I feel like I saw more than ever that you can't do it alone, and you need that sense of community.
Okay.
I mean, it's right on brand with Neighbors. Like, grab your neighbors, grab
Period.
the people you love, and do the good work. And so I really feel like I took away how important the sense of community is. It was awesome.
Thanks, Dances with Films. We'll be back. Don't you worry.
Perfect.